Yo, what is going on, everyone? Happy to have you inside our live stream, that or the replay. Let's jump on in. We've got our account set up here, and we are ready to rock and roll. Let's get this going here. Move that over. All right, all right, all right, all right. Let's see. That's really good. Your channel. We get the chat set up here, or the link sent, and then we'll get going. Share. Coming soon, coming soon. And there we go. Live as live can get. All right, so let's go. 902. Got ourselves a short signal here. E. I'll take the long here. See if we can go stop. That's probably a little tight. There we go. Let's see. What does price want to do here? And we're going to hit our stop here. Wow. All right. Stop hit. We're down 170 to start. Not the best start, but that's okay. We'll figure that out. Figure that out. Let's get our chart scaled the right way. Okay. All right. Now, today we don't have the machine learning just yet. Hopefully that's deployed later today. I'll check in on that. We'll see. Kyle, what's good? Paul. Remy, what's good? Let's see what we got here. Long here. All right. Stop. Let's see if we can get price to get above that threshold we're trying to pass here. There's a bit of a push. Tough. Let's see if we can get price to push here. Oh, we're trying. If price goes negative on this candle, we'll be out. We'll have to wait for this chop to kind of clear up. Let's see. A short here would have made a lot of sense. I would have liked a short here. It's all right, though. I would have been wrong. Good. $50 there. We're down 133. Fine. All right. Not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. Paul said, hold on. I can't read that yet. 904. Another. Okay. We'll take it. Let's see if we can get price to run here. Oh, man, we missed it. I think we had our chance. I think that was our chance. Wow. There we go. Okay. Down $62. Good little trade there. So price is trying. Let's get rid of this. Let's go to auto. All right. So price is trying. We got a green market today. We're expecting the Fed to say something. I don't know what the expected news is here though. Let's see. Rates. It looks like we're expecting no cut. So that'd be fascinating to see. A no cut from the Fed. So we'll talk about that as the day goes on here, but ATR currently is sitting at 16, so not a ton of volume right now. We got a sell signal here. Go ahead and take that. I don't love this setup yet, but let's see if price can fall down for us. Price is dancing. Okay, there we go. Good. $2. Okay, ATR being at 16, I'm gonna bump my risk up a little bit. Could be risky, but we've got a pretty low ATR for what we've been used to the past few days, and so we're gonna jack that one up a little bit and see what happens here. Now, Paul, let me answer your question here in just a second. I have a model, but when training, it says accuracy, recall, precision, and F1 score are really high, above 90. When I test a model, it's live. See, but how can I test? I mean, Paul, can't you just take the signals, my friend? I don't really know how to answer that question. Or 5 star. I don't know how to answer that question. Sorry about that. Sorry about Paul. I meant 5 star. Golly, you need to just there needs to be a way for you to get the signals in a timely fashion, and then just take the signals. I don't know what you mean by that. 5 star. You have to help me out. I don't know what the holdup would be from you taking the trades. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what it is that we've got. Okay. Price pull back a little bit. Excuse me. Gosh. All right. Yeah, price going here. This is good. I don't love that idea of going short. Not yet. ChatGPT loves, I don't know what it is about ChatGPT, but it loves, absolutely loves to call for short. And I mean, it's been mostly right considering, where price has been recently. If we look at just QQQ year to date, Qs are down 6%. So fascinating there. So going short makes a ton of sense, but I don't know that I want to take a short off of this yet. This looks really good. We should be trading longs here pretty much all the way through. There shouldn't be any confusion. So, J Stores, what's going on, my friend? So lighter day for volume, which is fine for us. All we really need to do is just make sure that we're taking the right trades. So new signal here, long and long. So we'll wait a second for price. This is the short that price was kind of seeing here, which is fascinating. So we got this signal here at 907 to go short. And technically that signal was incredible. It just had to wait a second candle. Now these two are pretty bad. And so let's see if price can kind of whip into shape a little bit, or if we're going to end up just needing to wait for this next trade here. So we're down 60, we're down $2. Sorry. We're just about broken even there. So let's see what we got. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Long here. Take that with the stop. Okay, we're chugging up. Good. Nice. That puts us up 159. Okay, so good there. I was pretty tight on this one. I wasn't sure if this level right here is going to be, yeah, that was kind of what I was anticipating, was whether or not price would reject this level right here or not. And it looks like it kind of is respecting it at least, but I don't know that, don't know if price is going to hold this or not. So that 19,900 right here, psychological level, it's kind of an even number. Price is going to dance around that for a second. So let's see what ChatGPT thinks. And we'll take our next trade here. Okay, 910. I've got a short signal. Okay, stop. Good. Okay, we got hit out on that one. We're up 220. I probably wish I would have stayed in this one a little bit longer, but only time will tell. Okay. Good and good there. Great signal. So again, we have price sitting at this 19,900 level and dancing back. So let's see what we get here as a signal. Long? I don't love that one. I'll wait. I will wait. All right, so now we got price sitting what looks to be in this little zone right here. If we break this down, then we're definitely going to touch this 869 level. Maybe not on this candle, but we could. And then if we get below there, we should be looking to get back to 851 or so. Now I'm not going to hold a trade and take a trade all the way down, but that would be my thought. So let's see what price wants to do here. So we're kind of chopping in this range so far. All right. New signal here, short. Let's see if we were too late to the short train here. We should be going long now. Let's see. Whoa. Nice. 480 on that one, and we could have had our 220 on that one. Could have had a lot more on that one too. We just didn't trade it very well. Dang. All right, mixed bag here. Kind of chilly actually. All right, new signal here. Testing this low here. Let's see what price wants to do here. 13. I've got ourselves a short. Oof. Okay, we're back up to 33, down from 4. Man, going short here again makes me want to do it. I wanted to do it. I'm not going to pull the trigger on it. We're going to be disciplined, but I really want to do that. Okay. So we're kind of trading in the same region here again. Let's see if price wants to extend further beyond where we are right now. Short again. Oh man. Let's see if price can run for us. This is gonna stink if we lose this trade. Down 144. Gosh dang it. So it popped down and we had a chance to kind of catch it and we just didn't. We had a small chance. It was fast. That sucks. So we tried it, didn't work. So we tested basically this level here, this 19,870-ish level, 69, pushed past it, popped back up, and now we're trading inside this little region right here. So really interesting. Really interesting here. So price not necessarily trying to go back down yet, and we are kind of playing off of this move here. So let's see if price wants to reverse back down, if we're going to continue this upward move, or if we're just going to chop in this range. Okay, I got another sell signal. We'll wait on that one. Could be pretty good actually, but we'll see. Huh? It's technically not a terrible signal. Like, not a short that I would take, but not bad. 16 will have us going long. Oh gosh, we're in 4 contracts here. Oh god, we almost blew up this account on accident. I hit sell twice and now we were in 4 contracts. That was on me. Oy. You're correct. Sorry guys, I messed that up myself. Wow. Damn. All right, all right, all right, all right. So we're testing this low here, and then we kind of have this high that we haven't really gotten past. What an ass. My bad. What an ass. That's on me. That is on me. Let me get that going here in a little bit. All right. Let's see what we got here. New signal. Short. Stop. Let's see. We're going to need price to move a little bit for us here to try to get back some of what we haven't been able to catch recently. And that doesn't do us much good, does it? Not a terrible signal just yet, but not bad either. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got. Price is threatening this low here, so I'm trying to see if we can get on this 18. 18 signal's pretty late. I got a long and a short. I'll take the short on this one. Let's see if I can find the right entry for it though. Right there. Not doing a whole lot of good catching small moves like that. Got to give that one some room. Okay. Another sell signal there. Prices, we're holding that low pretty good. So let's see if we can, never mind. Oh, we have $3 here. We're not going to be able to, yeah, we got nothing here. All right, we blew up that account. Damn, we've kind of been not doing our greatest work here. All right, so 20 minutes in, smack that account. That's fine, I guess. We'll be okay. We'll live. We will live. Gabe, what's going on, my friend? Not the best showing by ChatGPT this morning, or me, I guess. Not the best showing. Let's see. New signal coming here. New account. All right. Got myself a short. We'll wait since we'll wait. Since price is kind of extended already, we'll see. Ideally, we would wait and get price to jump out of our little region here. I want to see ChatGPT trade this choppiness really well, but if it doesn't, it doesn't, and that's okay. Okay, there goes price whipping around. That's fascinating. Let's see if we can get above kind of our level here and take off. Let's see what ChatGPT thinks. Long. Okay. That was so fast. We're trading too much size. Still, we should be in one contract, not two. So it's going to be pretty difficult for me to get back to even, considering I blew up a trade with two contracts, not trade one. I'm annoyed. All right. Well, we have price chilling here, so we'll just wait a bit. My strategy of trying to trade the choppiness has not been good at all. I've had very little, basically no success doing that. We get a trend, money. We get choppiness, terrible, which is okay. Like we will work to improve that, and when we do, we'll be able to take some of these trades here and capitalize on them. But for now, like we have to just kind of see what happens and see what gets presented to us. So 22 has a long and a short here. That short looks way more attractive than the long, but we'll kind of just wait and see. So my strategy of trading the trend or trading the chop just doesn't really work. Okay. Okay. 23 has a short. Let's see. See what we got here. See if we can squeeze something out of here. Tried it. Small victory there. Not super enthused by the small victories, but are what they are. Probably could have been prevented blowing up that account as fast as we did um, by trading less size. But if ATR is really low, then we can size up a bit. Ultimately, we probably would have ended up in the same spot, just taking 30 more minutes. So I'm not too pissed about that, but definitely got to do better. Okay. Got myself another short here. I mean, price is it's trending down. We're getting this movement. We're not testing up here anymore. We're really more like this. We're really trying to push down here. So let's see if we can get ourselves a decent trade here in the next 30 minutes or so. Let's see what we got. Good. What you mean ChatGPT, like literally ChatGPT signals? Barack Obama. Welcome, President. Welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Yes, let's take a trade here. I think if we get a short signal, which I think we will, let's see if we can get ourselves a nice little push. New signal, new trade. I think it's gone. Oh, shit. Okay. Holy cow. We ended up with 3 contracts here. God, fuck. All right, my bad. My bad. My bad. I'm not locked in this morning. My apologies. Actually, a really good signal. Bad execution. We were greedy on that one. We wanted to take that short and kind of ride this down like we have been before. Kind of like this. Like I thought we would get something like this. It's just been bad. all morning. The first 25 minutes or so, just bad. I apologize because it's been ass. All right. So still respecting this bottom here. Same kind of spot. Let's see what ChatGPT thinks. I've got a short signal here. We'll take that one. Let's see what price wants to do here. Good. Again, trading today is going to be tricky because we do have the Fed meeting today. And so we're not going to get a ton of direction this AM. And so not going to be a whole lot. We will have the new machine learning model this afternoon-ish. Don't know that you guys will see that right away. Probably have to wait till tomorrow to kind of show that off. I'm really excited about it. We'll have a much larger dispersion of signals. So we'll have actually not a bad trade there. We'll have much higher and lower confidence scores, which will be a lot of fun. Those will tighten up as we give it more data, but we'll have that. So that'll be a ton of fun. But man, today's one of those days we got to just barrel through. We got to just barrel through. Yesterday too. Yesterday stunk. Today's on track to be worse, which isn't great. Signal here, short. Stop. Okay. $46. Kevin, what's good? Like literally chat GPT signals. Literally, Barack, my friend. Literally. That is correct. Today they're not great, but what are you gonna do? Everything can't be great every day. Stinky. Monday was good, right? Yeah. Tuesday was bad. Today's off to a rocky start too. Today is off to a rocky start. Okay. We have price trying to go lower. We're just getting a ton of wicks with it. So let's see what we have here. Short. Stop. Do need to make sure that I'm clicking that button once and waiting for a fill because certainly don't want to find ourselves in 3 contracts again. Unless price goes around our direction, then we can. Oh, try to let it go. Okay. Break even on that one, I think, including commissions. I think so. We made a little bit of money on that one. Let's try to have a better second half of the day than first. But these are the days that I need to see because I need to see exactly what we struggle with. Like what specifically are we struggling with here? 29, we're going to call, wow, really? Okay, let's see if that works out for us. Wow. Okay. Puts us up 102. Probably account management here is going to be key. What is my, yeah, we're not going to deal with that. We got to see what the real kryptonite is for this bad boy. And right now it's definitely choppiness, but more so that the choppiness is like most of these trades jump down pretty quick and it's like kind of user error. So we need to filter out, or I need to do a better job of filtering out what signals should actually be taken here. So I've got a long signal here and a short. We'll take that short signal here. Let's see if we can get price to do something. Okay. Trying to give it room to run. Yep, we're out. Down 66 bucks. Tried to give it room. Tried to see if we could maybe catch a decent like little run down here. Didn't have the juice to do that. We're still trending down, so I still like a short. But man, let's see. Reverse up. Okay. Oof. We're down 250. Okay. Can deal with that. I can deal with that. I can deal. Not excited about it, but I can do it. What's going on, Ty? Man, I'm giving you guys nothing to be excited about, huh? These past 2 days been pretty bad, huh? Pretty bad. But hopefully tomorrow, well, hopefully later today. Be excited about later today's results. We'll see. Actually, that's a pretty good signal. No, it's not. This is okay. Price still leaking down. So our next signal here, short and short. Stop right there. $40. It's not going to do us any good. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Yeah, not going to be a lot of direction today. Today's not going to be fun, I don't think. Today is not going to be fun. Might have to just jump over to some Apex accounts. Let's see. What do I have? Excuse me. I think that's mine. Okay. Another short signal here. Good. Good so far. I'm not going to take it, but good so far. Got long and short, same confidence score, so we'll let these play out. Price trying to build back up a little bit, but anytime you have to deal with a ton of drawdown in order for the price to get to kind of the destination is going to end up going, never the most fun. So that previous candle was 8 points down for 6 points up. It finished green. That's tough. ATR is sitting at 16 still, so still got to be cautious. We can probably move to 2 contracts if price gets a little bit choppier. But let's see. Not good there. Solid here. But ultimately, if we don't get a ton of movement, I mean, which I don't expect, today's not going to be the day where we get a ton of movement. So trading in this choppiness, this would definitely be a day, anytime the Fed's going to meet, where we just wait to trade until the Fed says something, and then boom, we get a bunch of crazy movement. Long, might be a little late to this one. By little, I think a lot. Let's see. Down 339. Dang, we got in at the peak of that one too. Not inspired by our signals today. Yesterday was a little better. Today's been outright bad. Today's been bad, which is fine. But the thing about this is that we will have days where the ATR is this low and even lower. Like that's not going to be unnormal. Now we might have smoother price action, but we will have days where the ATR is 1 year and 10 years up. Okay. Where the ATR is this low, we have to be able to manage these trades too. So tomorrow will be more of an experiment, but today, kind of thinking we'd be profitable and we are not. Let's see what we got. Short and long. I have both. I'll take the short and let's just see how it plays out. Decent fill. We basically got in at the open or right at it. So not bad. It could have been better if we waited a little longer, but that's fine. Mm. Hard stop here. Mm. Dang. Chose the wrong one there. Okay. See if we can get price to break out of this little region and make a move up here. There really just isn't a whole lot going on. Today is just not going to be a. I don't think we're going to go 2 hours today. There's not. I don't know if I have enough movement here to justify that. I'm actually really pissed right now. We should be doing a lot better. Mm. All right. All right. So we'll have to bounce back. We've got where we're down two. What are we down? What was it? I can't remember what yesterday was. 2 grand or so. Today's another 2 grand. It could be more. So we got to bounce back. Long signal here. Jump in right there. So stop. Let's see if price can roll back up for us. It does nothing for us. Consider me annoyed. Paul, what's good? You can use Apex or Topstep. Paul, you probably have to trade Forex, my friend. Probably have to trade Forex. Short. Okay. Little sneeze attack there. Price about ready to hit my stop here. Yeah. Just nothing. I mean, absolutely nothing. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Borderline just take the opposite of all these signals. We haven't gotten a lot of let's see, short and short, short and long. Bad, bad. Yeah, today sucks. Haven't gotten anything new here, which helps me with some of these trades. But also, EMA has been holding candles. Yeah, decent. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, Paul, I'm not sure. I think you'll probably have to go Forex. I'm not sure if you can trade US or trade futures outside of the US. Maybe one day that will come, but I don't think that's a possibility right now. I don't believe. So we'll have to see. Thanks, but we'll be able to use the signal for Forex. Paul, no. This is not going to be designed for Forex. I will unfortunately not build anything for Forex. Futures are just much better, and just build it for Forex. I'd have to retrain a lot of things, and not that I don't want to do that. I just don't think it's good use of time. Um, Futures are just a better asset to trade, which is unfortunate because can't necessarily use them. So short right there. Let's see. Yeah, tough day here. We'll have the new model later today, so that will be fun to kind of test out and see where it goes. It's going to be pretty sporadic. It'll have high and low confidence scores, so that'll be fun. So I'll probably get that the afternoon. I'm sure I'll probably get it after the Fed, or right around when the Fed actually, when J-Powell starts talking, or when they release their whether rate cuts, rate hikes, or rate stays. I assume they're going to keep rates exactly where they are, but we'll see. We'll see. Actually, that's a good signal. It just took forever. Nope. Okay. There's some movement. How did we get that fill? Ah, that sucked. How did we get that fill? Where we stopped out. Fuck. How did we get that? I don't love that. I don't love that at all. Don't love that at all. All right. Well, we have one Express account that we're actually up in this morning, but everything else has been, whoops. Everything else has been pretty bad. We'll jump over to our Apex account. We'll do one Apex account. I'll probably call it after that. Not excited about what I'm seeing here today. Not in love with it. 28. No, we passed that one. 29. All right. We'll do two. We have a little bit more room in this account. Good for you both. Okay. Want to see price move a little bit here? There we go. Before I set my stop. A way to bounce back. 423 on that one. What a miserable day. AI is going to be good. AI is going to be bad. Today was a bad day. Keep going though. Keep going. How we handle the bad days is going to be a direct reflection of how we handle our good days. So even though it's pretty bad today, got to keep going, even though I'm not inspired by what I'm seeing. Okay, I've got another short. Ooh, this one could get a little hairy for me. Okay, we're up 587 in this account so far. We need $1,000 to pass, $1,000 more to pass. Okay. Now, while we're in the testing phase, the most obvious thing is just going to be when you see price chopping, typically if you lose a trade or two in a row, okay, what's price doing? And then wait for it to kind of break out of this little pattern. I think that's very obvious, very easy to see. While we're testing though, I want to take as many of these trades as I can to figure out like what's going on. And we're probably like a candle behind is how I would kind of describe this. Short again. That's not going to be a successful entry. It just can't be. It's too late. Unless price flies down for us would be awesome. But 601, we made a little bit of money there. I did not expect that. I tucked it in there and it worked out. Yeah, sorry, Paul. There's not a whole lot I can do for international markets. Crypto's out there as well, but like that'll be later, late, like way later. So we'll have to see what the possibilities are there. Okay. New signal here. Definitely have a bottoming here. We definitely have a nice bottoming. Short and short. Well, I have one short. New short. Okay, we're gonna wait just a little bit. So we've got price. Looks like we're heading down to VWAP, but we've got price. No real top here. I could have taken that and made some money, but got price kind of stuttering here. Let's see. We know that price will find some comfort in this level here. Again, we have price bouncing kind of once, twice, three times. Let's see if we get down to this 19,800 level. That's kind of where we know price is going to dance a little bit. So let's see kind of how this looks. ATR is at 17. So quality movement still. Okay. New signal in 3 seconds here. Waiting around for this one to turn around. Okay, let's see if that was like the top. Let's see. Part of me doesn't think so, but part of me kind of believes it might have been. Okay, we're up 305. All right. So kind of the first time we had a pause there, I knew price wanted to bounce somewhere. That was where it wanted to bounce. So right there. Okay. Here goes price trying to come back. This would be a short signal too, but we probably won't end up taking this one. Only because I think price trying to reverse up just a little bit. I don't know how much, but it's trying. So we know that. We know that. If you guys are just joining, it has been a very, very, very rough morning. Not great. Not great. So looking to get some of it back. Still in the testing phase, of course, but we getting our ass spanked today and yesterday. Hopefully we can turn this week around Thursday, which that'll be tricky because we have a new model. So I don't know how that's going to work, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm excited about the new model though, because we'll be able to train it basically every day. We'll be able to make it better. It will hopefully make it better every day. So that'll be a lot of fun. Okay. Got myself a long. Really? All right. Oh, nice. We're back up 500 bucks. Could have given that one a little more room. I wanted to move my stop down a little bit because I saw how price was wanting to go here, but all right. All right. Short. Wow, this thing is, I mean, crazy. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. About 200 bucks on that one. We're up 702. Solid trade there. That was nuts. I need to zoom out a little bit. Or zoom in like this. It's better. Okay. New signal here in 3, 2, 1. Long. Really? I'm not taking that. I said it's a bad signal. Let's see if it actually is. Let us find out. Oh, shoot. New signal here. Long again? Are you serious? I'll have a long and a short. Let's go ahead and see if we can catch some movement here. There it is. Can price extend below that previous low? It's trying. Okay, we're up 871. Solid. Okay. That makes no sense. All right. Anyway. Good signal for one of these. I like the short. The long didn't make any sense to me. Where are we headed? Okay. Remember 19,800 going to be a psychological level for price. Short. Well, that's nice. 90 bucks there. We're up 965. Good. Okay. We almost touched, I think we almost touched that, or we did touch that 800 level. Yeah. So price touches 19,800, quickly retreats. Actually, the level's pretty much like more like down here, but we got pretty close. That's going to be a strong level. Any even number is going to be a strong level. So 19,800 being what we keep our eye on. We could blast through it. I think we have a chance to blast through it here and then like reverse right back up. I think that's very possible here. So like we do something like this. That's kind of what I thought we might get. Blast through it and roll back up. Let's hope that we can get some more price movement down here. Not looking good. Mm-mm. Okay, we're out. So we're down. We're up 9. Or now we're up 6. Okay. Bad. It's fine. It's our hit 19,794. Also hit 19,810. So big candle there. Buyer stepping in. Sellers pushing price down still. So that's good. New signal here in 3, 2, 1. So let's see what we have here. Sell signal with the stop. All right, can price rampage for us again or no? I don't think so. I'm hoping so, but I don't think so. Oy. All right, we're up 303 in this account. We're up 9, now we're up 3. Gave back. Enough of that. I don't love that. Not a huge fan of that. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Hmm. A really bad entry there. We got in late, trying to wait for the signal. Again, the goal is hopefully we can get these signals to come in like under a second. We'll see how fast the new model is. And so let's see what we have here. New signal here, 56, short. Okay, are we gonna have the same fate as before, or are we gonna get price to extend? Fudge. Same thing as before. We're gonna get back all this profit for no reason by getting in way too late. Stock got hit. Okay, we're down 43 bucks. All right, so we don't have that much margin left in this account. 308. We have to be pretty good from here on because we were up 900 bucks and then we gave back some, which one of the reasons why I don't like Apex is because of that, but that's fine. No, I'm okay with the ruling. We should not have lost $900 there, but we did because we entered two really bad trades, or maybe three in a row that were just bad. So maybe I'm just trading poorly today. I'm not sure, but man, would love to pick it up here a bit. Okay, new signal here, short. A little early. We'll just let this trade be the last one. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We should be done. Yeah. All right, we got one more we can try, and then we'll get out of here. Because today's been bad for me. I don't know what it was. Maybe I need to get up earlier and make sure I get a workout in. I don't know, but I've been bad. I have been bad. I don't worry too much about the cost of these evals. Ultimately, they're tax write-offs, but I would love not to blow them. You know, that'd be sick. Would love not to blow these evals. So anyway, all right, let's keep it going. Short. Are we sure? All right. How the fuck were we up 900 bucks and lost? What is that about? Okay. Oof. Oh, bit of both. Bit of both. Bit of both. Here. Here. So we should be able to recognize that along, and then whatever this one wants to be a short. Like we should be able to recognize like what these candles are going to be. It's not that we long here. I'll trust it. It's not that we're necessarily trading poorly per se. But we should have the AI be able to recognize that. Okay, holy fudge. All right, I'm gonna go punch a hole in the wall. We should be able to have the AI recognize that these three here, that we should be going long here. Even though there's a little bit of drawdown here, and even though this one is a huge amount of drawdown here, these make more sense. And maybe not so much this candle, because this is right. And if you call this one a short, and I think we did go short on that. I don't remember exactly. Makes sense. This candle will be tough, but we should be able to recognize that these two are longs and take longs on this or signal longs on that one. Now, this price action here lets me know that, okay, maybe we're gonna have price reverse. Hard to tell. Hard to know if this candle here, you know, if we could catch that, something like that. Hard to actually know. But we should be able to catch these two. And so if we could just get these two correct, I think then we'd be in really good shape. Oh, okay, that thing's gone. We'll take it to see what we can get out of it, but it's gonna be the most P&L I've ever posted for a loss. Okay, we are just getting torched. It's been bad. All right, let me tally it up. 3. That previous account, we only finished down. How much were we down on that one? Technically didn't lose that much. 380. Okay, this one. And then this one we're down 700, let's just call it. Good night. We're down 4,000. Let's just call it 4,080. Well, good night. All right. Well, guys, I really don't have a lot for you. Today's been so fucking terrible for me. I don't have anything for you. We'll have an update on the new system strategy. So hopefully it gives us better signals. Well, I'll test some of that this afternoon just to kind of see if they're decent. I'll post it. If they're bad, I'll post it. But I will try and see if we can get some additional data to come through. But no sense in me trading this morning as we really are just waiting around for what the Fed is going to do. Price has given us a little bit of movement. We were able to make a little bit of money, but all in all, a pretty terrible day. Probably the worst day we've had. So yesterday I was like, yesterday's our worst day. Today's worse than yesterday. So we'll see. This is part of the trial and error. This is part of the trial period where I don't release these things quickly because I know that we need to see really bad days first to figure out, okay, like how good is this thing? So we'll see. And again, we're not going to release this version of it because I don't think it's good enough. Hence what you're saying. But hopefully the next version that's improved and that we can actually train will be much better and we can release that one. So really excited about what's coming, but unenthused by today's movement and what we've been signaling. So we'll take a step back for today. We'll let kind of price do its thing. We'll take a look at what the Fed has to say, and we'll be back tomorrow with another kind of full, maybe 2 hour session. We'll have enough accounts and we'll get it going. So tough day. Sorry to cut it short, but there's just not a whole lot I can really do here. So anyway, we'll keep it rolling. We should be able to catch these things. We're not, so we got work to do. All right, y'all. I will see you guys. Have a great one.